And I shall warn you, Anecdane of Water Spare. Wait a minute. My good books bent at the spine, my beautiful library flooded, and my new keepers fit to faint. Sin of yours, you old croak. 'Twas your promise of service that brought you mercy. Yet here you are standing babbling away. Fay-oh! Yea. Your Majesty! Mistake me not, I remain your dedicated servant. If this floth has offended, send them forth, and all is mended. But it is dry, and I am dire, and air is thick with the stench of mortals. My element is water, and I'm out of it. Should I rejoice my circumstances? Nay, only fools see providence in hardship. Only babes find novelty in strife. Though I suppose mad blooms find the fun in everything, don't they, your Majesty? Roll up that tongue before you step on it. I have to give her a Scottish accent next to know that's her their accent. Never mind that, you old leather. You, my adorable sapling, are a sight for sore eyes. I have followed you every step of your journey. Our bonds are as sturdy as ever it was. Yay. She likes me. Perhaps that's why you found me now in my hour of need. Errant sin-eaters have been roving Ilmeg, you see. What? Sin-eaters in Ilmeg. Plowing the way out of the ruined church of the First Light, we have yet to investigate further. As the site is awarded with charms repelling to Fey folk. Thus I thought to enlist the help of mortals from the Crystarium. And though it may beggar belief, among the band of troublemakers that owe me penance, an Ekvdanian makes the most suitable envoy. Being far older than I, and knowing much and more about the church, they are meant to enlist and instruct a sympathetic mortal. Why didn't you call me? Bitch, call me. Why did you do that? What's this? You demand to be called upon after spurning my aid last time and again? Cruel heartless sapling, how you toy with your poor branch's affections. Oh God. And as it seems, I've had my revenge. All is forgiven. Now, now neither of us need hesitate to call the other. Understood? How delightful mortal acquires with nary a befuddlement, and the very proverb known that every king should take their own. May I go now, your Majesty? No, your service lasts till little Meg is no longer plagued by sin-eaters. Lead this woman to the church remains and wait my arrival. She's like, nah, you fucking bitch! I shall see you again shortly, my brave, benevolent hero. I love her. Or them. I forgot their gender. They're fairy. They're genderless, I think. Come along, mortal. Tread downwind. Anik Dane the Merry will be your guide. To Waldorf we make our way. In Waldorf your heart to sway. Your mom's a Waldorf sandwich. Yeah. I want to keep playing, but my voice is going out. Still in one piece, eh? The sapling knows where its root grows, deep in the kingdom of rainbows. Now before we proceed further, just how ignorant are you of the Church of the First Light? I don't know. Oh, what a fool you mortals be! Your mind is as soft as mallow, upon which you whet the instrument of your own violent demise. Say, child, and I'll tell you a tale of faith, a legion in a grave. Once upon a time, there was a church that worshipped the light. Its flock believed that if they were virtuous, they would wrest themselves from death's very grasp, to be born anew unto this world. The rank of the faithful grew and grew across Snorvrent, their beloved light, a beacon of hope ere it turned upon them, scouring the vast lands and given rise to a region of beasts. The church scrambled to divide these creatures, these devourers of sin. Yet the flock's devotion had begun to waver, its quivering sheep terrified of the fate that awaited their mortal souls. As the kingdom of Vobert fell, they strayed one by one into the endless day, leaving their churches to suffocate in silence. Now those mausoleums are a long dead faith, bell rings once more. Now we turn a new page in an old fable. Come along, maiden bark, and bend your trunk to the church of Damerowan Field. The rascal await. My god. I want to do another hildibrandt after this. I really want to finish the hildy now. Why, it's the King's Sapling! The King's Sapling has come to play! I'm Oswind. These are my fellows. We've been very naughty. Not as naughty as the Fwat, though. No one's as naughty as the Fwat. I'm in charge of watching, and Vathal there is in charge of trembling quietly, the biggest amongst us, yet the frailest of heart. And that's Tir Marn, but I shan't introduce them. There's no telling what they might do. How now, mad spirit? What changes now about these haunted stone? None to speak of, or to whisper of, or whistle at, or hoot. The magic that paved the way for pilgrims of Eld are blinking awake from ages of slumber. Like a crusty old eyeball, blink, blink. Sometimes the Sin Eater will come crawling out. The church beyond this portal must be overrun. Faint words prevent us from entering to sever the connection, unfortunately. Fortune's got naught to do with it. In days of old, those light worshippers were always finding reasons to shut doors and windows to us. And no occasion warranted it so much as their most mortal of mortal ceremonies. Mother. Well met by moonlight, Queen Titania. 'Tis just as you say. From man's last breath till his final rite were spoken, the church would not suffer even the suggestion of faithful. The precious souls of the faith were promised rebirth, not an everlasting sojourn into the kingdom of rainbows. Beyond the yew trees lies a land untouched by mortal hand. Eternal lives of the fairies there. Without rebirth, without a prayer. 'Twould put a damper on funerals were we to steal away souls of the dearly departed. And so the words went up. Then we know that Then we know what's afoot, don't we? Uh-oh. We're having a funeral in there, in a church rife with sin eaters. If they're having a funeral in there, it's a house of the dead again. Well, actually, it's a deep dungeon, so technically it is a. It's the details. The onus of discovery is yours, I'm afraid. You'll lay the rest of whatever is being laid to rest, won't you? In the meantime, I'll support you in any way I can. First with a gift from the castle vault. These will serve well upon your journey. Okay. I forgot how pretty Titania is. Well, Fael as Titania. I'll continue Hildy. Your determination is a fierce beauty, my sapling. Across the finest I had ever seen. 'Tis too precious to lose to a horde of greedy sin eaters, but you must call me if ever you're in danger. Begging your pardon, Majesty, but the church's uncouth wards make no exception for royalty. Not even you could blow down these walls, huff puff through it, though you might. Perhaps as a pixie, my path is barred. The ones permitted to attend a funeral are living mortals. Oh. And the faithful deceased. Huh? She gonna die? Among the church's forgotten trinkets, you may find an incense of juniper. Burn it and think of me. All shall return to its right place, and I'll come to you, my sapling. Is she coming on to me? Light and silence! So that's what you mean. Our monarch proud, our monarch great, the fair king who cheats their fate. Let all who meet them quail and cower, afore the madbloom's maddest power. And I think I'm getting more Irish sounding, maybe. Come, my sapling, you may have much to prepare. I can't even. Return to I got distracted by my wife. Return to Waldorf and attend our hero. Your service pays your debt and aids your kingdom. Look at the little leggies. Boy. Oh, I know I can enter this place. Let's see if we can clear 10 floors by ourselves. Okay. Or it's just gonna be like, hey, continue the quest. I guess. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh my god. Okay. First things first, supple trunk. Let's have a closer look at the king's gift. Royal gifts in times of need must be of great worth indeed. Right. That is this, and this is that. Oh-ho! Their Majesty's foresight is formidable, and should I say their sincerity is unassailable? Very well. I have the short and long of it. To summarize, the king has gifted you with sacred weaponry. Arcane weaponry. But I have my own steel, you say. My own magic tome than instruments of blunt trauma. All useless inside the great church of the First Light. The chapel walls enforce the armistice, protected by charms that melt aggression from the blades like butter under midday sun. To wit, your mortal armaments will gently caress the sin eaters before they kill you. The king's gift, however, is immune to the church's spellwork. Allied with your more barbaric instincts, there is little destruction its power cannot realize. In theory, anyway, after gathering dust in the royal vault for this long, these sacramental arms do look a bit limp. Give them time, give them time. With enough use, any weapon will remember what it was made for. I would know. I make a habit of making weapons. In this course of making mischief, I would wager. One more thing. The king thought fit to include a gold censer, would seem to suggest, to burn incense that was not made in jest. The whether the juniper will truly summon Titania to your side is for you to discover. Burn what you find, for what you burn may cause a fortune foul to turn. When all is done and all is said, better to try than wind up dead. I feel weird saying all these rhymes. What else you find lie abandoned is yours to take. A threat of divine punishment has long since passed, most likely. If you encounter any artifacts you can't make sense of, I'll be happy to appraise them for you. No matter whose secrets are simply made to be revealed, they are not. Are they not? Such scrumptious little truffles. I wish you guys could see me squinting my eyes right now. I'll keep my mischief if you keep your mushrooms, deal? A final word of the wise to you, mortal. What is it? Though the Church of the First Light may lie in ruin, its chapel are still connected across Norbrent by a web of live magics, not unlike your Aetherites. Be not surprised if your journey leads you to farther flung lands than you imagined. From the chapel door to chapel door, no one knows what lies in store. A blessing or perhaps a curse upon the long pilgrims' traverse. Stop with the riddles and just fucking tell me with words! Hello, Abba. Yeah. It's... How are you? Follow the stone, royal sapling, and unearth the roots of our troubles. They're fairies, they need to talk weird. It may not be much, but I can carry you to the portal, save you a walk. Just be sure that you'll fully prepare before we go. The frickin' words! And I need to- I'm gonna switch arms. Like, my wrist is killing me. You're fine. You and Swift good? Yeah. I'm getting married to her, so I would assume that we're doing good. I would say we're doing pretty damn good. Also has the patch. The patch has been, I haven't gotten very much of the patchwork done, to be honest. Like, I've got... Yeah! Marriage! Marriage is what brings us together today. Although, we're not getting married yet. We haven't picked a date. What do you mean, tax breaks? Tax breaks are not the thing! I mean, love! I'm like, what do you mean, tax breaks? It's, the thing that I care about is love. Listen. Like, she's my... And I'm just... You know, I've been calling her my wife for years. I've been calling her my wife for years, so I guess it makes sense that we would eventually be, like, engaged, I guess. But, like... I'm still very happy, and, like... It's only been, like, a week. week and a half, since we got engaged, and it's been a lot. My family's been like asking me so many fucking questions. Like there's just a lot of questions, and there's a lot of planning, and I'm like, I don't know what these things are yet. I haven't even picked a date. How the fuck am I supposed to know a venue? Or like a cake flavor? Or what color flowers? Or what color thing? And I'm just like, I don't know any of these things. Like, let me give a bitch a break. Let her have some time. Let me cook. Let me be happy with my wife. And then like I have my friends. My friends are like, no, right now, only, not only, no. Like, I guess, I don't know. Like, we have like, the, we have a lot of choices and stuff to choose from. But like, I'm just like, so like, yeah. And then like, oh, I accidentally ruined the proposal. I ruined the proposal. Okay, I ruined the surprise. Okay, this is how I ruined the proposal. This is the funny story, and I will tell it until forever. Um, so, so Eva, Swifty was planning to propose to me after we go to Chappell Roan. There's a Chappell Roan concert. I'm going to said Chappell Roan concert. She was going to propose to me either at or after the Chappell Roan concert, with our friends being there with us. One night, we were at a friend's wedding in 14. We were at a 14 wedding in 14. And I was so tired, you know. I was very tired. And I was like, I wish I could get married. You know. I was like I'm being myself. And then she was like and then dinner's ready, so I go drop. Well, about that, yeah. and I dropped off. I was like sleepily dropping off like Swifty's food in her office because we were both playing Final Fantasy 14. She thought it was like the time where she was checking the text chat that she created with our friends to plan this engagement, this proposal. She thought I saw it. I did not see it. And then she's like, this is like the ultimate no you. And I'm like, and she like almost, she was so, her leg was so wobbly and nervous that she almost like ate it trying to kneel down. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I cried. And then I was like, yeah. And then yeah. And now we're getting engaged. We're engaged, so like, yeah. And that is the story of how I ruined the proposal. That's 56 months. She had been planning this since March, Abba. She had been planning this since March, and I ruined 7 months of planning out the window. Oh. Because of course. And then, like, when our friends, like, when we were with our friends, and my friends were like, your proposal is so on brand. And they're either, it's on brand, or it was either, yep, that's on brand for you, or you guys aren't married? And we're like, yeah. Anyway, I had to tell that story. I was like, but yeah, me and Swift are doing fine. She's actually raiding in World of Warcraft right now. She's doing like some kind of raid, and I don't know what kind of raid it was. Yeah. What the hell is a luminous oil? I unlocked the deep dungeon today. Just now. Alright, we're gonna see the deep dungeon. Okay, how do we enter? What does this do? Viscous liquid with a alluring aroma. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna enter Pilgrim's Traverse. And I'm gonna enter with a fixed party, as in I'm going by myself. I'm entering alone. I'm gonna see how far, if I can beat the first 10 floors by myself. How hard is it compared to Palace of the Dead? We are going to see if I can do this. Because there is an achievement where like, there are achievements for each deep dungeon, clearing it by yourself. Oh, this is pretty! Guys, this is pretty. Look at this. Look at the little broccoli creatures. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Whoa. Chat, look at this. Oh, treasure chest. A bomb under a fortune. Not sure if I want to use that right now. Oh, okay, so I don't have my level 100 skill. Got it. But how are you, Abba? I hope that your house repairs have been okay. I'm gonna take it slow and see if I can beat the first 10 floors. I'm not gonna do what I did before. Okay, so the Aether Pole arms don't come from the... Okay, so the Aether Pole arms are 0. So it's not the same as the other one. You're done. Everything's fine now. 35... Oh, God. Pain! Ow. Oh. Remind me never to own a house. God damn. As if I could afford to live in said house. I did find a pretty nice place, a few nice places though, that aren't like terrible. I did find a few places that aren't absolutely dog shit, but like... Revo! Welcome, Raiders! Hello, Revo! What are you up to? Hold on. Let me not die. Let me not die. let me live. Okay. Yoshi is copying you! What do you mean Yoshi is copying you? Hello, Revo. What were you guys playing? Plate up? You playing the plate up? Did you plate up all those plates? Also, how are you, Revo? Welcome in, Raiders. Did you guys have fun? Also, currently we are trying to clear the first... I'm gonna see if I can clear the first 10 floors of this dungeon. We did plate up all the plates. Well, that's good. I hope that you aren't stuck washing the plates. Because that's the worst part about plates. That you gotta, like, clean them. Damn it, Yoshi! Hello! Bork, bork, bork! Much borking! Bork! Hello, Yoshi. And will it let me shout you out? Yes, it will. Alright, guys. If you don't know Revo and you don't know Ophilus, they're good friends of mine. And if you don't support them already, please give them support. They're really great. Also, Yoshi, you lost the game, my friend. Also, Yoshi, you love that you're still in the glam from you and Yoshi's wedding? Yeah, I mean, it's a good glam. I like it. Also, I haven't quite caught up with the Hildy quest. Hildy was copying me. Oh god, that's a lot of, I'm gonna use the product for sure for this. I'm gonna pull them out one at a time, because they're going to kick my ass otherwise. There's a lot of them in that area, and I'm not gonna fuck with that. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna try, emphasis on try, to get through here without dying. The first 10 floors of, yeah. So, we have the new deep dungeon that I'm trying to clear 1 through 10. See if I can fucking do it. Just don't laugh if I die and eat shit. Lol. No, 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 no. No. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Make myself strong. Oh god. Too many. Too many. I'm fucked right now. I'm so fucked. You don't have... Why you cry? Ravo, why are you crying? Oh, you don't have a current sub for 14? I just ate shit because I was looking at chat. No! Ow. Damn it. Because Yoshi didn't invite you to the wedding. There are lots of people who didn't get invites because they don't have a current sub or on a free account or on different servers. True. Huh? Wait. Where in the fuck is the NPC? I can't see the NPC through the crowd of people. Alright, let's reset the progress and see if we can get up to 10. Man, I died on floor 1. Did you record it at least? Took screenshots. Oh shit, we forgot to record Yoshi's wedding. Oops. I mean, like, we had a recording of my wedding, but... my in-game wedding, but... yeah. Oh, okay. Flaming chat, check my classic streamer. But then you... like... there's, like... he didn't get invited to that either. That was years ago, before you even joined 14! Fun fact. All the cry. I think that was before you joined 14. Let me check. I actually okay, so like, on your in-game wedding band, it will actually tell you when you got married. Yeah, I got married in-game in June of 2021. June 2021 is when it happened. I streamed it. Oh, maybe I was just having shit luck, and maybe there's a lot of, like, monsters that came after my ass. Oh, no! Hell no. Worst debuff ever. Worst debuff ever. Worst debuff ever. Ugh. Ooh. Not a good time. Not bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day. Bad day, bad day, bad day. Bad day. Oh my god. Anyway, you go in bed. Night-night. Yeah, you scared the crap out of me with math. Oh, fuck you, Yoshi. Then I Revo. I forget how different time zones work. Ooh, an ultra potion. This feels like, what's... Maze root incense. Juniper incense burned according to the first light. Juniper summons a fairy king to illuminate the path ahead. Huh? Huh? What does that mean? Why are there so many monsters? Hello. I'm trying not to attract extra attention. I haven't done the new Hildy quest, but I finally caught up, Yoshi. And, like, I died laughing at, like, the... How shiny, how Hildy shined bright like a diamond when he got hit by the electric gun. Okay, I'm gonna use an intuition. You can now discern the call of the... Since the cursed horde's calling you. I wanna get some... Also, wait, I'm gonna look at this weapon. I need this glamour. This looks good. I need this steak. I'm so shiny. I don't remember the fucking words of the song. Shiny. Ooh. Oh no, I forgot this thing has range. Oh shit. By the way, how's my bitrate doing? It seems to be stable on my end, but I've had other problems since then. Like, did I actually fix her? Or is it just like me imagining? Like, or is it just me imagining that I fixed it? I hear a Swiftie laughing at something. This is really pretty. Pretty. Fairly stable. You drop an occasional frame with lots of particle effects, but generally fine. Yeah, I play with full particle effects on because I enjoy it. If I'm not enjoying it, what's the point of me playing the game? But I can understand why it drops with multiple particle frames. Compared to like... like, Swiftie and I joking is completely understandable, yeah. Swiftie said, Swiftie would say, I'm playing the game as Yoshi P intended. I know some raiders that turn off particle effects completely. I'm so stupid! Chat. Ah yes, stand in the AoE. I'm so dumb. You know what? Obviously, I'm not fit for battle right now. I think that what I need is... I don't know what this does. Maybe for special items. Okay. And that is a big ass feather hat. What the hell is that hat? Anyway, I know. Otherwise I wouldn't be laughing. However, I can't resist it anymore. I can't resist it, chat. I need to know what happens in the next Hildy. I'm sorry. I need to know. I want to know what happens to Hildy. And I have a quest like just sitting there. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like parse it out. I'm not gonna do the next Hildy. Fuck this. I'm gonna do the next Hildy. I really want to. I love Hildy. I love him so much. You miss him being hard-boiled and like shining bright like a diamond and rainbow, and like he was like preserved in like a fucking test tube. And then there's like, should we throw out the spoiler alerts? Oh, that shit. Yeah. Spoiler alert for patch 7.35, Hildibrandt quest. I forgot. This is the newest one. Like, there's 2 quests for this. I'm gonna try to give him a Brooklyn accent again. I just got done doing last patches earlier today. So, yeah. If it isn't glitch, you've been keeping yourself sharp. Kill this party this warning. Been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. I bit my tongue. Good to hear. Now a lot of work, you gotta stay in peak condition. Be ready for anything. In any case, you picked up a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data, learn about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say, this is the cue for us to lend our investigation skills once more. Yeah. There is our boy! I love how he just like fucking like flamboyantly hugs himself. It seems that this criminal has the soul put in the body of a Kawaheoloa. That's a 2-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who sent around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive. Was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. I like the sticky-fingered Cyclops. Odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and he's a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhat outside the city. Not have bad reason for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to distract places outside of Solution 9. His face! I can't with his face! We don't have any leads beyond that, though I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Me and Mom's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on. He ought to be good at his usual spot. I can't word. Maymond. Does that not remind you of our friend Wymond? Wymond. It does! Do you suppose that we'll meet your Yormond too? A Yormond? You. Look. Hildy. I need to know this story. I wanna. Dinner's gonna. Honey, if you're watching this, dinner's gonna be late. Sorry. We could just microwave some sheet. I could just microwave you with taco or something, I guess. I was going to make schnitzel. It was going to be chicken schnitzel, and then there would be fried potatoes. But I can't resist the allure of Hildy. I can't stand it no more. Microwave a grilled cheese. I've done that. Not gonna lie, I have microwaved a grilled cheese sandwich. I've done that with like garlic and shit in it too. Because I was hungry. And I was high. I was high and hungry at the time. Hey. When you're high and you're hungry and you don't feel like cooking, or you feel like you can't cook, it works. Surprisingly well. Except it doesn't get that crunchy, it just gets the gooey cheese. So it's basically a hot cheese sandwich. Ain't I gonna see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? Munchie's involved. All forgiven. God. Okay, like, Abba, I'm afraid of, like, if I eat like this normally, what happens when, like, I can eat that while not high, but like, I also had a peanut butter and pickle sandwich. It was pretty good. Yeah. It actually wasn't bad. Definitely needed to add something. I think that the pickles didn't add enough of a... maybe I should add spicy sweet pickles next time. The roasting vandal with the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah. Like... Now I can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught a sight of a solitary Kuaihueroa during the barrier near the barrier recently. It went to Vanguard, didn't come back out, so he assumed that he went to Shaloni. What struck him the most is that it was a queer way it moved. Seemingly more man than beast, he said. As fiercely territorial creature that lives in packs. This lone wolf, our vandal, I'd wager my own gun on it. Well, I head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Maymond. It's not like that weird. Or a sin. Sinner. Listen, if I eat like this when I'm, like, not... Like, if I eat like this when I'm not pregnant, imagine what would happen if I were. I'm scared of what would what unholy combinations that would bring forth. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of what that would bring. I don't know. but like an olive net bet. Ew, gross, God, that makes me nauseous thinking about that. Ew, no. I swear to God, if I actually like olives, a food that I hate, I'm a flip. I'm gonna lose my shit. I will let you guys know my fury if I ever was like, of course. You know? Like, I would let you guys know that's like, I hate olives. Anyway, tis truly uncanny indeed the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information is his stock and trade as well. Eh? Not only do we have similar faces and we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Well, bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have better skin care regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! The detective hard-boiled and I are not at the least bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny. Get into a slap fight. Get into a slap fight, I dare you. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaoloni. You know, I've never tried pickled eggs before. Ooh. Actually, that sounds really gross. Oh no, I just had a cursed idea. Oh, I hate that. I hate this idea. Oh no. Abba, I just had the worst idea possible. I think it's the worst idea possible. Okay. What if ambrosia salad? Okay? You know ambrosia salad. You're from... You know... Like, everybody knows ambrosia salad. What if ambrosia salad, but with pickled eggs? That's really gross. I don't even know what pickled eggs taste like. What if I make egg salad out of pickled eggs? That sounds really gross. This doesn't sound like my first time beyond the barrier. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. I don't know. Oh yeah! Appa, did you hear that Markiplier got married today? Inspector, you're all glowy, tingly. Must be lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger for a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to improve my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Yeah, not good for him. Yeah. Just pickled? I think deviled eggs might actually be a winner as a side. That sounds kind of good. The fuck are they shooting at? What are these little guys? He got scared. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insect, they're uglobs. Bringers of death and disease. Get hold of yourself now. An egg. An egg will set you straight. What the fuck? You fool! You didn't bring any! Not a single one! Damn it all! What the fuck? Oh dear, never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Egg. Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? What the fuck? Sure, I guess. Mommy. What the fuck? Why? Huh? Excuse? How am I dressed like a detective? Why is it so suddenly fancy? What the fuck? Chat, what's that is going down, 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 down. We had 12 minutes. Is it gonna actually wait 12 minutes? This isn't another trick, is it? Ah, I'll chance it. He's addicted to hard-boiled eggs. This is so stupid, I love it. I like that they find two in the mouth chewing. The texture of the yolk firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the way of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a woman who knows the score glitch. I'm glad you have to have yet an aside. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. Listen, I can make a good hard-boiled egg. At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Glitch. I had every confidence that you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Please, let us continue on. What the fuck? I have a feeling that the bug is like what happened to Nashu. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under the sky without limits. Right. We better begin talking to the locals. That's the town over there. Is that Tennessee over there? Yeah. Where's the spring, eh? That's a good place, ain't it? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be hard-boiled. Just like that egg. My brain's been boiled into the sheath. Oh yeah, this is my favorite new mount. Isn't it cute? It's a kitty. Like, wait. No! Leave me alone. Fuck off. I think I suddenly drew aggro to it. Well. An old-fashioned place, this. Got a ruggedness to speak to me. A man who couldn't get used to... A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around and see if there's any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you tell me. Forget about it. Oh, it's just my wife. I love that boo. Bleh. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had to me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the prospectors can't possibly be a local. The perpetrator can't possibly be local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Perpetrator. Perpetrator. I want potatoes. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed into pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? Because he's a monster! Man, damn. As a matter of fact, there's been a spat of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. Culprit strikes when no one's around, leaves no traces, and we don't have much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty, and information's welcome too, of course. So if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Okay. I just noticed his name isn't hard-boiled. It's hard-boiled. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much of the same. Vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Ashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? Oh, we better split up and find her. Jesus. Time to find Nashu. Hello.
Hi, Glitch.
Hi. Hello there.
Hi.
I could use a little help.
What?
I'm reading the thing, but I'm also been like, I could use your little help. More pet pats.
Anyway, I'm done.
Hey, babe.
What?
Do me a favor.
What?
If you want tacos, take the tacos out of the freezer. Although, honestly, I would rather have the schnitzel. But we don't have time now. Because it's so late.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take it out of the freezer. It's in the... I only need only one of them. I say no, sure, if you're making new friends. Yeah. Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing, too? No doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right, she's the one blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the upteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant and I are not the vandals you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploiting medicine? Ha! If it wasn't for the fact that I had seen it before, I wouldn't have believed it either. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk through this, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're not done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Why are you finger gunning? Detective, wait. I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this the gentlemanly manner. Egg. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if they shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. Don't ask me that. Don't ask. You ask for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now you're gonna need witnesses. So, take it elsewhere. What the fuck? Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. What the fuck? Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hard-Boiled chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. Womp womp womp. But he put on his brave face. But he's nervous. Watch his eyes. He'll rush to finish it. Is that a red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? A soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. And I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you? And you're having a snooze? You've got Moxie doll face, just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way, but never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatments you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. What the hell? The Matrix? Huh? Double. Piss on the old laws. Long as you win, it doesn't matter how. What the hell? Who the hell are you? What's going on here? Oh, I need to breathe. I can't breathe. The bug just fart out of his face. So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight. The guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Haha, haha. I was not ready for today. Neither was I. Now it seems that it all began when they saw the lady that looks like... It all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed that she was a vandal. While you don't strike me as the miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. Eek. Looks like a melon. I must say, it does look like a bomb. An understandable, if unfortunate, misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is the bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I'm feeling poorly. That's a bomb, or was I born yesterday? Ah, I feel like a new man, just as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash! While this alone doesn't prove that she's a vandal, we're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are the meals served in this jailhouse? Well, they are. They are. She's so happy about this. She's too happy. See you. Why is she so happy? Is it just because she's hungry? I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. Oh wait, that guy's not. Oh god, that guy's new. Wait a fucking minute. That's the guy. I swear we are in just trauma movie right now. What's a trauma movie? You know that I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet? Innocent? Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We need to track him down. A number of residents have reported a sight of an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it appeared near a settlement called... it appears near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. Oh! Luwantin Mawauza. Luataninyawauza. It's so hard to say. A Troma movie is a movie produced by Troma Studios. It's Toxic Adventure. Oh! Which got a remake with Dinklage. Oh, I didn't know that they got a remake already for that. We need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luwa Yaniniwaza. Come on. Let's see what we can find out there. I love how it's like lure them in your trousers. Then I'm like, huh. Pretty good. Can recommend for a date with wife. We went to... My wife wanted to go to the Taylor Swift thing, and so we went to the Taylor Swift thing. It was okay. Not a fan of Taylor Swift, but as long as she's happy. Right, let's question the locals about wolfmen sightings. Should be straightforward enough, and we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Ready? Then lead the way. Oh, why am I leading the way? Hildy, what do you say about the oven? Mother used to roast whole mayo tragus in a giant oven. She's partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That's what has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Wooden oven, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do our cooking with electric appliances, and that said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. When will they realize that they're basically brothers? I saw it alright, a wolf-like fiend. I'd never seen it before, made off with a sack of vegetables we'd just harvested. It would seem that our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, wouldn't it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is, it used to be a man. Wouldn't odd to be they still ate like one? If it isn't keen on hunting, it'll likely keep close to the settlements for its meals. Okay. I like talking to these two goobers. I love them. The motif of the swelling is simply elegant. I expect Father would appreciate the artistry. He isn't here, is he? Well... Oh man, would you just imagine if he showed up? You can see the resemblance between the homes of those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. Hello. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend. It was an adorable little critter. Kept squealing at me as if I was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it! The creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman! You and your soft-boiled guesses. I had heard about strange squealing creatures on Trueview, but I doubt it's anything to do with our case. I wonder if... Do they say the same thing if I walk over here? Yep. If he still fears his daddy. A wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folks avoid the area because of the Lunyuwapwaya. Kawapia territory, but I go there for gathering cactus. But the past few times I did, I saw a creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Luyu Kawapia gives it wide berth. Must be dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's take a look. This is so dumb. But I love it. Alright. I don't think I have the two guys following me anymore. Nope, the two boys are not following me no more. Oh! Oh! That's what those things are. Okay. Alright, hard-boiled. The Kawahilewa doesn't seem to be here right now, but it's definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search the clues. If you turn up anything, come and tell me. Bro. It's like somebody mashed their keyboard. Compared out. Make words. I've been naming these monsters. Varmint. A liquor bottle. Liquor bottle long since drained last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. Alright, there's hard boiled, and there's Hildy. And my... Oh! Sack of produce. The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those the fugitive took from... I can't pronounce that word. Piece of paper. Crude words are scrawled into the piece of paper, and Oglop loiters nearby if regarding the paper, and it's as if it's regarding the paper and you. Huh? Oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in this vicinity. Hard-boiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. I almost said groceries. Yes, he's going to judge my groceries. Can you not? There. Jesus. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? I'm about that morning. And piece of paper. I'm a better detective than everybody, I guess. Good work, Glitch. The bottles and produce must have been taken from the Luwatene. Yeah, I was, but... As for the piece of paper... These are diary entries, alright. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments. Well, before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wanted me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. Huh? So it was, as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Kuahiloa, is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find, is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he had left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. It serves as an incontrovertible proof of his guilt. And to do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps... he's just an idiot. Steam each. At any rate, it's our fugitive that has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal. Then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. As I ask for you to refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy with just a flick of a switch. You can shoot fire and water rounds as well. If pushing what comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, if that's a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence of any form and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creative Hildibrandt agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but there's ever time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now, killed by the crime king because of me. Because I was too soft. The crime king descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. Then he started spinning a sob story like a half-boiled milksop. I lowered my gun. And that was when all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. That much of a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now that bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft. Or one day, you and someone dear to you will pay for it. I have a feeling that she got turned into a bug. Now then, you've confirmed that the Vandal's here, but what is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? First things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready for when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Got the boss. We Satawi. Then. Right then. Let's head over there. To think that the detective had said for such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. It's unlucky to be lost at a loss for words. You're right, my friend. As ever, I'll endeavor to true to myself. True to yourself. I'm hungry, so I might be ending stream soon. But I just wanna know. I just wanna finish the quest. Wait, did my stream die? No. I don't think so, is it? I hope it didn't. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you'll be free. She's just eating a fucking taco. This taco is amazing. She's just eating a fucking taco. See you lot. What is it? Hmm? I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They declared that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss this as a prank, but I haven't heard your report. I'm inclined to believe that the threat is real. Then we need to get going to Chandaloni Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, it would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for gentlemanly resolution. Tragic. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Is it gonna be the slime again? Oh. Oh no. Thank goodness you're here. Please. You can't let that fiend destroy the train. Uh-oh. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. You've had your... We have your... Oh, yeah, yeah. Detective. Tisk tisk. Over here, dame in distress. God, of all the times to be out of charge. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny, and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled with the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all to the sky high. There's nothing you can do, so relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. The hell do you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train. Oh no. I fear he has declined to stop. They're coming back. They're heading straight for the engine. Toot toot. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Hmm. What the fuck? What the fuck? A wonderful man in his electrifying handstand. Oh no. You did good, Softy. You did good. As well, Detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. I'm afraid not. I was only doing what I was told. The researcher's true objectives remain a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake, can it? If you learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend is behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Is that so? Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. Oh, fuck. Aww. You're still soft-hearted, Baldy, as you always were. Hard about. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter. The commotion draws you all here as intended. Aww. What the hell? You're Carnelian. Teleport away. A villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest I believe you know. I see. Carnelian also working for the researcher. This is just a diversion. What's the bastard's game? Let's head back to Husatanui. Oh, for now. I'll have to set your friend free. After all, my men can clean things up here. Down, 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 down. This is like my favorite thing in the whole world. Right. Let the lady out of her cell. I have a feeling that Bug is what she was turned into. His version of Nashu. Oh, Nashu! Such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we got a situation. A large shipment of cerealium has been stolen from Shinshin. What? It appears the thieves struck when we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that's what the true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What's he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do something one else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest till justice is served. And the next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sound of it? Of it? I'm just a deputy. It'll be fine. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go traipsing in others' jurisdiction. So I think it'd be best if we left matters into your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildibrandt, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I conduct a thorough investigation of Shaloni. If we learn anything, We'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. What the hell? Okay, bro. I have more questions than answers. And it appears that I'm all out of answers. I thought that this was gonna, like, answer something. Well, I guess it did solve the mystery of, like, Hard-boiled's, like, partner. I have a feeling that Bug is actually his partner, and it's just that she's been transformed by magic. I bet that's what happened. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wild, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now I'll get back to work on the storage device, checking from time to time in case I found a new lead. That's a new lead. Meanwhile, I'll continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself or your assistant, detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. That would be a soft-boiled... What would be a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh? Eh? That's this girl right there, I think. Like, that says to me that she is the bug. Always afraid of bugs. Meanwhile, in Shaloni... Dun, dun. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kani Loka's achievement will be meaningless. Next to what the heavens have gifted me. What the fuck? You fugitives have served me well indeed. Oh, he's gonna betray him. And you, me. Oh. He's gonna get his ass kicked. And or betrayed. Curious about my gun, are you? Come on, now, don't be shy. She's a molt python magnum fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electrum, she can convert her lightning charged into fire rounds of other energies. The double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help her stay cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things are really heating up. The recoil spring guides rod takes the edges off a temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing it serves to Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time! Alright. That's the closer for the day. For me. Did you guys have fun? I hope you did. Because I had fun. No raid tonight. I went way longer than I intended to. You guys make sure to rest, okay? Don't forget to eat food, drink water. God, I don't know. Also, Ansel, Yoshi, and Riva, thank you for the raids. I really appreciate you guys coming in and trusting with your communities. And also, y'all for hanging out. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope to have more fun. I hope to have more fun more often. Tomorrow's stream, we will be playing Prey. I haven't touched that game in so long, and yeah, I haven't touched the game in a while, so we're gonna